getting closer to Christmas, it's time to prepare some gifts from the kitchen. Today we're making a delicious Rocky Road filled with nutritious ingredients. It's still made with chocolate, of course, so think of it as a gift of quality rather than quantity. So firstly, I've just got some chocolate melts that I've just put over a bain-marie of chocolate, of boiling water, and melted. And so that's, you just melt it till it's almost runny, and then you can take it off the heat and just stir in the bits that are still left, and it comes to a nice consistency. You don't want to heat chocolate too much, or it can get a bit upset with you. Right, so the first ingredient I'm going to add is a cupful of almonds. So today we're adding almonds, dried apricots, and 2 cups of crunchy clusters. So we're adding muesli. If you add just plain muesli to the chocolate, it sort of disappears and gets a bit lost in there, but because these are in clusters, it works a lot better, and you can actually get the crunch of the muesli coming through. So just add a cup of those, and then we've got a 250 gram packet of dried apricots, and then I just put a couple of cups of the muesli in. So just add it in like so, and they really are truly crunchy. I can hear them, feel them crunching as I pick them out of the bag. So there we go. Those over there. So we just give that a quick stir, and it does feel a very full mix in there when you're mixing it all in together. But it's lovely if you've got lots of components to the Rocky Road, so that there's lots of different flavours as you're biting into it. So you can see that chocolate's coating everything there. And just give it a good stir so that you make sure the nuts and the fruit and the muesli are all mixed through rather than all lumped in together. So what I've done, I've just got a baking dish, because this is just going to be chilled, it doesn't need to be cooked. And what I've done is just sprayed the bottom of that and then lined it with baking paper. But if you put the baking paper in without spraying it, it tends to move around everywhere. So it was a good way to just get it to sit nicely. And so just pop all that into there and just spread it out a wee bit, just so that you've got it all the same thickness, so that when you're cutting pieces, you can make sure that everyone gets the same size piece. So just spread that out like so, and it will set. It can set at room temperature, or you can put it in the fridge as well. So that's what that looks like at that stage. Now, I've got one that's all ready to cut, so I just got that. So that just lifted out of the baking tray very easily, and it looks lovely and dark, and you can see the pieces of apricot and also nuts in there. Looks really amazing. So I'm just going to chop that into a reasonable sized chunk. So look at that, see the pieces of apricot and almond. So just chop that into chunks. Now this makes wonderful gifts, of course, but also even a nice dessert, and looks great with the sides showing on a plate like this. So it certainly makes a beautiful gift. Nothing really beats lovely dark chocolate. Keep little bags of this in your fridge for those unexpected guests around Christmas time, and you can send them away with a lovely Christmas wish.